Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch the last episode of this first season of Code Geass, that means episode 25. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell and follow me in this adventure because season 2 will come out from next week. So stay tuned and keep on watching me. Okay, in the last episode we saw that all of the people are going one against the other one and this crazy and so great battle started. Let's see what's going to happen now because I am afraid for Nanali. Are you ready to watch this? Let's watch it together. Oh! Oh. Okay. Ah. Oh. 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 Eh. Ah. No, it's not a joke, yo. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no way. Jeremiah! Ah, Jeremiah! I confused it! Oh my, okay, okay, it was not the Clovis, no, no, Jeremiah! Whoa! Exactly. Eh. Oh, where did they go? Ah! Ah, no, I thought they were kidnapped too. No, she's not in the clubhouse. Are we sure? Yeah, that's the only thing we know about you. You don't want him to die. What a disaster. Jeremiah! I totally forgot about him. Once again. Oh. No, you don't know him. Everyone pretends to know Zero more than anyone. Oh, thank you, Cat. Oh, be careful. Oh. Uh, yeah, your next wife. Oh, she's still alive! Oh no, now she's going to tell him who Zero is. Nobody knows Zero for real. Ah, Ogie, look where you are now. Oh! No! Ah, okay. Yes. Whoa. Yeah, but don't die, Cornelia, because we need you somehow. Look what a mess. Yeah, but Naoto. Oh, the girl, right? Yes. Ah, no, that was the robot that was used by Marion or something like that. That was used in the cultural festival too. Oh, mama. Whoa! Oh, no way. Oh, here we are. What is that? She was burnt. Yeah. Which? Whoa. Wow. Hey, he's back. Oh. Now even Lancelot is coming, right? Wow, she's going to. Do you see? He gives priority to something else, of course. So you're nothing to him. Exactly. Yeah, but Ah, when it's about Nanani, he doesn't care anymore about anything else. Oh! Wow. It's time. Yes. Yes. Oh. 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 Here we are. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Here we are. Oh. Ah, he imagined this. But okay, let's not exaggerate right now. I mean, Karen. Ah, okay, I told you. No! Come on! Ah! What an incredible episode. Okay, let's start from the beginning. As I was telling you, when Lelouch is desperate and when everything is about Nanali and her destiny or her future or her life, there is nothing else that he cares more about. This is the clear example. Lelouch was so desperate. In this episode, I think you can really see how desperate he was. I think throughout the entire episode, actually, we saw the desperation of a brother who realizes that, yeah, he did all this for her. Without her, anything else doesn't matter anymore. When he decided to disappear, when he decided to leave everything to others, then the others were desperate as well, because without Lelouch they can't do anything. And this is clearly understandable, because since the beginning I was telling you, he was using all these people just because of his purpose. He was just using them to change his world and not the entire world, as he was saying at the beginning. This is so clear here, guys. When Nanali was kidnapped, okay, the rest of the world, it doesn't matter anymore. If he really wanted to change the world and to save the rest of the world from Britannia, his reaction would have been different. He would have kept staying over there, trying to defend everyone as always, and send someone else to help Nanali. Or if he wanted to go to save Nanali, at the same time he wanted to cooperate with others in order to save the rest of the world from Britannia. But this didn't happen. As soon as Nanali was kidnapped, okay, the rest of the world, who cares? Because the most important thing to me is Nanali and her future. So he's doing this for his family only. He's doing this for Nanali only. He doesn't care about the rest of the world, and this is quite sad, because he is using this ideology to save the world, to change the world. No, Lelouch, you are using this to change your world, and this is totally different. We thought that Lelouch was about to save everyone thanks to this power, but he's using this power to threaten others, to kill others, to create victims because of his ideology. So this power is totally wrong, and Lelouch is disappointing me. For real. I mean, I knew this from previous episodes, but now it's so clear. I can't stand him at this point, because he was supposed to be the Messiah, the savior, the person who was about to condemn Britannia. And look, Lelouch, you are doing the same. I mean, at the same time, you're accusing Britannia because they wanted to conquer nations and to protect themselves by conquering other nations and becoming powerful because they wanted to keep their family on top of everything. What's the difference between you and them? I can't find the difference. Maybe because you are a Britannian too, and even if you wanted it to be different, this didn't happen to you. At this point, Euphemia was even better than you, because Euphemia was trying to create a country where other people, not her family, but other people were involved in this project, and these Japanese people could regain their identity. But you are using all Japanese people, and you are using everyone for your own purposes, and this is totally wrong. Eren, in my opinion, is a little bit different at this point. I don't really think that there is a deep connection between these two characters. Yes, there are lots of similarities, but if we check the core of what Eren is doing, and if we check the core of the mission of Lelouch, they are totally different, sincerely. And I disliked him in this episode totally. For some reason, I can understand that Nanali is the most important thing to him, and Nanali is the only one left who he can protect. He is the older brother, so he has to take care about her, and he has this responsibility because she's a fragile, whatever. Okay, I understand that. But this doesn't make sense when you wanted to use this fragility Nanali has, or when you want to use Nanali as the hope for the future in order to kill all the rest of the people of the world. This doesn't make sense to me. I was totally convinced of this the more I was watching this episode. No way. And yeah, I didn't mention this in the previous episodes, but Karen, when you were confronting Suzaku in the previous episode and you were saying, Suzaku, you don't know anything about Lelouch, but just wait a minute, you know more about Lelouch? No, you were just following the flow because you were a slave of the memory of your brother and you thought that Zero could help you to fulfill your brother's mission or your brother's ideal. But this is just being slave of somebody or slave of something. Even here in this anime, there is this concept to be slave of something. Lelouch is a slave of his power. Because once he got in touch with this power, he felt almighty. He felt that everyone was able to be under him and he could control everybody because, of course, he has this power, so nobody can go against him. I mean, Lelouch is not trying to find peace. Because peace is something else. I understand when he says that it's better to destroy everything to recreate something better. It's like the phoenix. At this point, don't tell me that you want to do this to save the rest of the world or the entire world from Britannia. Let's just say that you want to save Nanali from Britannia, because this is more coherent. And Karen, come on, you were following a person with the idea that he was about to save Japan, or he was about to save the rest of the world from Britannia, but look at him. I mean, the more you went on with the episodes, the more, Karen, you should understand that he's not doing this. Because, okay, you don't know what happened to Euphemia, but if you think about that, you were risking every time your life to save him, but he was not risking his life to save you. So this is not matching. This is not equal. And the fact that Lelouch wanted to try to find equality, okay, maybe he doesn't agree with equality as much as Euphemia wanted because he wants to destroy Britannia. So he doesn't want that Britannians or Britannia is going to survive. Okay, at this point I can get it. But if you want peace, if you want to save the world, I don't understand why you sacrificed Euphemia. It's not that I don't understand. I understand, but I don't agree. I don't agree when you pretend to be the savior of the world when you're just saving Nanali. And that's it. This is incoherent. At least say it honestly. Look, I wanted to save my sister. I wanted to defeat Britannia because I wanted to save my sister. But don't pretend to be who you are not. Because this is incoherent. And it's sad that you use other people for your purpose. This is really, really sad. If this thing you're doing is involving the rest of the world for real, then I can say, okay, at least he was trying to save Japan, and at the same time he was trying to save his sister. So if he was doing both, I would have said, okay, actually he was using this power to save everyone. Or to save everyone against Britannia. What happened in this episode was so disappointing. But at the same time, I was convinced of this. Because if you follow the previous episodes, I told you many times, he's just trying to save his condition, his world, not the rest of the world. So Karen, please open your eyes, you too. You were used, yeah. Lelouch didn't care about you, or Zero didn't care about you. You were just skilled enough to stay next to him. That's it. There's no other reason. Don't even think that he was taking care of you. Don't even think that he wanted to save you because you were so important to him. Not at all. You were just the best commander of the rest of the robots, and that's why you were used by him, because you were skilled. I know that now she feels confused, or she feels shocked, or she feels as if he was mocking her till now, till the last episode, but that's what really happened. Maybe he was using her because Karen had this dream to have this personal revenge about her brother, and Lelouch, by knowing this, or by getting in touch with Karen's family, with Karen's mom, and by knowing how painful she felt, he was using your pain to reach his own goal. So instead of crying, Karen, I think you should become really angry at this point, because you were used, you were tricked, you were mocked, etc., etc. Your feelings meant nothing to Lelouch. Nothing. Zero. Okay? Zero. Yeah, I was imagining that Suzaku already suspected that Lelouch was zero. In fact, even in the previous episode, when he was calling him directly, I told you, that was a clear sign that he knew, or he had the suspect that Lelouch was zero. And in fact, here there was the confirmation. I don't want to go against Lelouch directly, but I can really understand his desperation. I can really understand that he feels that what happened to his life is unfair. He maybe saw that other people felt the same way. So at the beginning, maybe he had this good purpose. But then everything went on in the worst way. And this is the result. He was always talking about the results, right? This is the result. A bad result. Look, if I check the last scene one more time, it seems as if Nanali went in between. I mean, when Suzaku and Lelouch were trying to kill one another, Nanali went in the middle, so she was killed. Or she was trying to save both of them. I don't know what happened, but in the last frame we see Nanali as if she was shot. I don't know. I really hope that she will not be the victim of all this, because she doesn't deserve. She doesn't even know anything about what's going on. So this is quite sad for a person to be the main reason of everything, the main reason of all this violence without knowing anything. This is something crazy. So sorry, in the last episode, in the commentary, I said that maybe that man was Clovis, but no, I forgot about Jeremiah. Yeah, it makes sense now. Yeah, Jeremiah wanted his personal revenge on Lelouch because of what happened. As you can see, the more Lelouch is getting in touch with other people, the more these people have their life destroyed. This is clear. Look at Shirley. Look at Nanali. Look at Suzaku, look at Karen, look at Ogi, look at all the others, look at even Todo. Everyone who's getting in touch with Lelouch, he or she is facing destruction, or disappointment, or failure, whatever. At the beginning it was supposed to be the contrary, because it was supposed to be as if Lelouch was the savior and he was helping them thanks to his strategical mind, thanks to his skills. And he was about to save their lives, but now everything is turning upside down. All of these main characters have problems. They face the failures, or destruction, or loss. Okay, Suzaku then, he was so objective, because he said, look, you can't trick me anymore. You used the Geass to trick Euphemia too, to make Euphemia do what you really wanted to do as you pleased, but that's something disgusting. Yeah, because even at the end, Lelouch was trying to defend himself by saying, oh, Euphemia was playing the wrong role, and I helped you, blah, blah, blah. No, you still don't want to recognize your mistakes, or you want to hide them. That's even worse. Oh, no way, look. But I want to say another thing. Talking about 2C or CC, we understand that she was a witch. In this story, we are in 2018 or something like that. But yeah, she was referring to many centuries before, where witches were condemned to death and they were burned alive. Of course, they were not people who were trusted or who were followed, because everyone was terrified to follow witches, because many centuries ago it was quite clear, if you followed a witch you would have been burned too. So there was not a solution, there was not a plan B, there were no excuses about this. So the fact that she was saying that everyone who was following her was turned into death, yes, it was true because of this. If you follow the Inquisition, you know what I mean. You just check on Google and you will get it. Now I understand more about her. I think that by being a witch, she's immortal somehow. No matter how much she tries to get in touch with others, the result is that she's condemning them as a consequence. I really think that even Lelouch will be condemned. I mean, I really think that in season 2 at the end he's going to die, because that's the only way. At this point it will turn like Shingeki no Kyojin a little bit, but I wanted to see the beginning of season 2 to understand more about this. Okay, if we see Lelouch from this point of view, when he was trying to say to CC or C2, whatever, that she's not alone, that was really nice, because if we put ourselves in C2's position, of course her life was a desperate life. And the fact that it's not even ending because she's still alive after so many centuries, after so many years, you understand that her life was miserable too. So the fact that Lelouch wanted to comfort or support her, that was really nice. But at the same time, look at the result. Even your life was condemned. And of course, as a contract, as part of this contract that they signed, their lives will always be unified as one, because this is part of making a pact with the devil, as I told you already. I feel sorry for C2 or CC because of what she has passed throughout her life, but at the same time, she is causing other pain. And this power, we still don't understand where does this power come from. Okay, she's a witch, but where and when did she start to get this power? I really want to know more about this. Plus, another thing, Cornelia said that Marion, Lelouch's mom, already knew that she was about to lose her life that day. Why? We still need to know who's behind this. The fact that she knew about this, maybe she was connected with these witches somehow, maybe they got in touch with her, or maybe she was also obtaining this Geass power. We don't know, but this is quite interesting. So stay tuned and keep on watching me, because I will start next week with the season 2. Look, I feel so sorry because Lelouch at the end of this episode is realizing that his life till now, since he decided to gain this power, till now, his life was meaningless. Because the only thing he was doing was just to create other pain. Even a pain to Natalie, because she was kidnapped. So as you can see, this power was not a solution. It was just a starting point of troubles, pain, revenge, never-ending violence path and stuff like that. And I hope that Lelouch will be able to, I don't know, because I think that there will not be a happy ending here. Let's see what's going to happen for real with the season 2. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Bye guys, see you next week with episode 1 of season 2 of Code Geass. Thank you so much for the support. Bye, see you.